Good morning, Natural Gramma viewers. I hope you're having a good day today. I am out here in Idaho with my daughter, and my granddaughters around here too, and their dogs. And we're putting together today a 4x6 chicken tractor. It is the Natural Gramma backyard tractor, perfect for any small backyard. You see, they don't have a lot of space here in grass. It's not a huge yard, but the 4x6 will do wonderfully in here and fit up to a dozen chickens if you want. I think they've got 4 chickens and 2 turkeys they're going to put in here. So anyway, we wanted to introduce you to the assembly. So I've laid it all out. You can see that over here, the side braces are towards the opening here, which is the back of the chicken tractor. That's where the nest box is going to go. And then there's your top bar, and there's your roost bar here. Over here we've got the wheels, which are interchangeable side to side. They're identical. And then there's the hardware kit for everything, actually, including the wheels. There's our tarp with our bungees, and she has got the aluminum water and feeder back there, and we'll show you all of that a little bit later on. So we're going to kind of pause and start and just show you how it's all done. The first thing we're going to do is loosely attach the 4 sides. When you are assembling any chicken tractor, you do want to make sure to not tighten it completely until you've got everything put together. It always just makes a better deal, just like when you change your tire. I did want to point out that there is this hardware cloth on each chicken tractor, and when you lay it out, you want to lay it out face up, because this part, the hardware cloth, is all going to go to the inside. Okay, now first thing I've done is sort out the hardware. Over here we have the chain and the hooks, which are the wheel assembly kit. And then we have these, which are going to be our side bolts. These 2 that are down here are going to be for the, well, I'll tell you when we get there. Of the 2 remaining, the medium and the small, some are for the roost bar installation, and some are for the ridge row installation. So we'll kind of watch that. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is line up the holes and put everything together at the corners. Okay, a little tip here is you might want to take your roost bar and run it sideways underneath the 2 panels so that they lined up level. You'll see over there where she is, there's a large hole near the bottom and a small hole at the top. And that small hole is where we're going to put the roost bar in. And we're just going to hang it down like this. And we might have to work a little bit to get it in here, because it is a snug fit. So you've got this. You're going to put a washer on each side. You got a washer on this side.
Can I put it through this hole?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Just make sure that it's pretty loose so that we can maneuver this side. These roost bars are important. Even if you're doing meat chickens, you still need to, which don't really need a roost bar, you still need to put the roost bar in. And even if you're raising meat birds in here, because that is part of the stability of your chicken tractor. And notice that we've still got it really nice and loose. Okay, so next we're going to look at the wheels. We're going to need to take this first giant bolt out. Okay. You'll notice on this assembly that there's a big composite washer in here. That's going to stay between the outside and the wheel, but we do need to take it off. So we got the washer and bolt off, and now we're going to take this bolt out with this washer. Can you see my hand? I want to make sure I'm in the, and this composite is going to stay here. We'll put it back, we'll just thread that on first, so it's not a big deal. It doesn't have to hold it right there. So we're going to come in here to the inside. Can you see me? And we're going to put this bolt through, and it's nice and snug, so we are going to twist it a little bit here until we get past the threads.
No doubles.
And we put the composite washer on, and then we put the wheel assembly on. Sorry about my fingers, folks. And then we put the other washer and the lock nut back on. And again, just hand tighten it so it's on there. That's good for now. Okay, now we are going to go to the other side.
We're not going to do this part yet.
Right now, what I want you to notice is that the wheels, when they're down, in the down position, they are in the middle of the tractor, which is probably a good deal if you're doing a meat tractor. However, we're going to go ahead and put a nest box on it. The nest box is the heaviest component of the tractor, so we want those wheels to be towards the back. So before we do anything else, we're going to stand up and we're going to take a little pressure off of the nest box while we flip that handle all the way back over the other way. There we go. Now, we're going to go do the other side, because what this does is it will put the wheel where the majority of the weight is going to be. So now we're going to come over here to the hole on the handle with the hooks. So this can all be assembled with 2 pairs of pliers. Put my whole foot through. You might want to stick a little chunk of wood or a rock or something underneath there, but then the next day you're going to move it out of that spot. But if you have problems with weasels or raccoons, or even a very small cat can get in there, so you just watch that. When you put it down, you watch it, or you just move it to where it's not over that big hole. But we got a few of those from the dogs, so that would be good. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do, I want to show you the water and feeder. The blue cups are the drink cups. It'll just take them a minute to figure that out. So you're gonna unscrew this little washer here. You'll see there's a rubber silicone washer on the, this is the wing nut. And inside the wing nut, there's a rubber silicone washer. That's to seal it. So you're gonna take that off. You're gonna put this on. You're gonna put the rubber silicone washer on the inside. And then you're gonna tighten it down with a wing nut. These can snap if you're not careful. So you do, once you put these cups on, you want to be careful that you're being very gentle to not knock them off from the outside. Okay, here's the other thing that I didn't show you. These, and I should have showed you first. You'll see that it can be mounted inboard or outboard. Now, if you're gonna mount it inboard and you've got you'll have an opening right here, then you would just figure out the right height for your chicken and then put this in here and fit it on the wires. Okay, fit it on the wires. Then as you reach in, you can just put your hose in and do it like this. You can also mount this outboard, but if you do that, you're gonna wanna put the cups on after. You mount it out here and then mount the cups from the inside. The feeder can also be mounted inboard or outboard. If you choose to mount it outboard, you'll see that there's an opening here. So if you choose to mount it outboard, you'll need to cut this space out of your hardware cloth here. And you could play with where you put this. If you decide you want them both over there, you can put them over there. You can put them on the end panel. Like I said, you can put them inside or outside, so that's up to you. But I want to first get this stuff put together so that you can kind of see what's going on. Now we're going to open up this tarp. And this is a 18-pound marine vinyl. Ooh, nice. They last and last and last. I'm going to unfold it a bit. I want to show you also while I'm here, see this reinforced black stitching which goes to the inside. This is where you will cut out inside of that when you're ready to put your nest box on. So that you can have this without a nest box if you choose. In which case you would leave the tarp because you wouldn't want a hole. We're just working with it. It's good to do this on a sunny day because then the sun will the warmth will kind of help that stretch a little bit. But when you're ready to put your tarp in, you're going to put your tarp in, you're going to cut out this reinforced hole, and you're going to mount your nest box. So now we need the bungees. The chicken tractor is designed with 2 flaps. When you roll them up so that you can give them more sun or more air if they need it, in inclement weather you want it down, but I would advise you to roll it inside so that when you get it all the way rolled up and you're attaching it with these, you're not getting a collection of water and dirt in here. It's rolling off. For the chickens and movement and taking the wind into mind, you're going to want to face, when you place your chicken tractor, you're going to want to face the front end to the east.
She said let her play.
That way the wind doesn't pick it up and they get that nice morning sun. Here's your little door. I'm going to open it up so you can see better. It's your window. Okay, now the tendency would be to say, oh, there's a bar here. I need to put the bungee around the bar. I'm going to go to this one so you can see it better for the camera. The tendency would be to say, oh, I need to put it around the bar. You would go the other way. But if you do that, I want to show you what goes wrong. Is your tarp is loose, it creates a sag, and water will collect up here, and you're gonna have a problem. So what you do is you put the bungee through, you bring it down, you go over the bar, you don't touch the bar, you bring it down, and then you pull it nice and tight.
You're
so
doing it about 4 squares down?
That's about what I did. So that's the proper installation. I'm going to take this, hold that so it doesn't pull all the way through. I'm going to pull this down here. And you can do this in one of 2 ways. You can come around here. The first side doesn't matter so much. You can come around here and you can pull it really tight and start tying knots. Or you can figure out what you got here. I'm going to make a slip knot, and I'm going to take a bungee. Instead of tying it directly, this is Grandma's tip number 3, I guess. I'm going to put it through with a bungee. Use the same method of tightening it that we did on the sides. What that does is if you want to get in here, you've got easy access to just slip this off, get in here, pull up this, take this one off, pull up this corner, and do whatever you wanted to do to your feeder. Mm-hmm. So I think the bungee method there, yeah, it's not permanent, something that you're always fighting with. So I think the bungee method is preferable myself. Tractor has a lot of benefit to using a chicken tractor over a coop. Number 1, you're predator safe on your chickens. But number 2, you're taking, well, let's go to number 3 first, which is my favorite thing, is that you never have to clean out a chicken coop, because that's nasty business if you've ever had a standard chicken coop. But what you're doing with all that is you're going to move this exactly 1 footprint every day. So you're going to come out here twice a day if you want, or if you're heavily loaded with chickens. So what you would do in this case is move it so now the back end is right here and the front end is up here. So do exactly 1 front footprint, and you're going to go over that. You're going to see it's really easy to turn and go right next to it and push it back the other direction when you get to the end. And what that's doing is giving you free nitrogen, free fertilizer for your entire lawn, and you will see such an amazing difference in what you're growing in your grass because of that. You'll see that they love to eat the grass. That's where they get a ton of protein. That's where you get your and the bugs. That's where you get the dark yellow yolks, like a true farm-raised egg. And your nutrients are going to be so much better. Your cholesterol is going to be so much lower. So this is like the 4th benefit is the health. The health of your egg versus something you buy in a supermarket is going to be entirely different.
Do you want to show them a turkin?
Yeah, show them a turkin with its naked neck and its little
So a turkin is
mullet.
not a turkey. Not really a mullet. It's just a chicken with a naked neck. It looks like a crossbreed, but it's just a chicken with a naked neck, and these are actually good as layers and as meat birds.
Very cool. They're looking for water, so when you get it, they know what that cup's all about.
Look at the little chickies inside.
What is this? Green stuff.
Oh, look at her. She's like,
my.
oh, look at all this food.
Oh, there she goes. Now she's got something she likes.
Where'd the bantam go to?
It's right underneath, right here.
Oh, just hiding. There we go. Hi, babies. Hi, chickies.
I hope you're having a good day today.